We're in Stevenson Village in Richmond. Hi. We're gonna stick to interviews. I think that's something that I love doing. I like to get other people's insights just about different things, life, Stevenson Village. I think it's perfect. What do you do to afford to live in Richmond or Vancouver?
So I'm an entrepreneur. I own my own e-commerce store. I sell apparel online. I've been living here for 20 years or whatnot. So with the family, got in when it was kind of cheap. And just been living here ever since, basically. So
Do you currently own or rent currently?
rent. So we live in a co-op here, actually.
Nice.
So we got in back in the early 2000s and living there ever since. And the mortgage is paid off. So they're doing all these renos now to the siding and everything. So it's been pretty sweet.
That's awesome. Since you grew up here in 20 years, what is a go-to spot, would you say, in Richmond? Any restaurants or your recommendations?
Oh, for here?
Yeah.
This area? Honestly, man, this is one of the few places in Richmond that has a lot of mom and pop shops still, I feel like. A lot of local shops still existing. So there's so many good souvenir shops, so many good little restaurants, fish and chip places. So it's hard to narrow it down to one. There's just so many little shops that are owned by just local people that have been around for like 20, 25 years. So I'll usually hit Pajo's fish and chips. That's usually my go-to. I'm so bad, sorry. Yeah, there's a new ice cream place that opened here. It's either Mary's or Sally's or whatever. Local shop that's great for ice cream, handmade ice cream every day. So that's my go-to for the summer as well. Decent coffee too. That's my go-to for coffee as well.
What's price currently in the market for a detached townhouse or condo? Do you happen to know that?
Yes.
So I think for a detached house, it's probably close to 2.5-3 million or 2 million probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That's a pretty solid guess.
Yeah, and look around.
Nice. Townhouse, would you say?
Townhouse, I would say probably like 1.5 million, maybe something like that.
Okay.
And maybe like for a condo or something over there, 700 to 900,000 maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Townhouse is closer to around 900 to a million, and condos around 650, but you're not far off.
Yeah. That,
And we're just talking about Richmond. Say someone gave you an option to live in Langley at a bigger lot. Would you choose that over this?
Honestly, man, I think it depends on like personal preferences for people. My family's here, my parents are here. They're pretty elderly now, so I'd rather live near them to home where I'm familiar. But I think if you're starting off, if you have a family and your cost of living matters for you, and you have those kind of commitments. If I didn't have my parents here that kind of needed me, I'd probably move to Langley for a bigger lot if I was starting a family or something, you know? Honestly, I'd buy one of these detached homes over here, to be honest.
Yeah?
Just like I said, closer to the parents, have my own place, nice backyard, good neighborhood. I'd probably stick around over here if I was being honest. Yeah.
So one thing that you wish realtors did differently, what would that be?
Ooh, that's a good question, man. So I guess it would be more education, more just like understanding the role in the process, and maybe like educating people on like how the market trends are, what it is. Maybe it's not so much foreign buyers who are buying it, it's actually local buyers buying it. And, really like against normal you guys are helping, and these are the ways you guys are helping. So I guess there are a lot of people can't find jobs, the economy's crap. Like people have perception of the housing market maybe, and maybe a realtor, it's good to educate people and just tell people your actual role in like the whole baby.
I love that. That's awesome. Really appreciate your time so much. Yeah.
Okay, so who are we here with today?
John.
John.
Jen.
Sean.
If we can shake hands.
That's okay. Yeah. And your name?
Jen.
Jin. Yeah. And what are your son's name?
Noah.
Noah and
this is Bella.
Bella.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Did you guys grow up in Richmond, or if not, what did you guys
Grew up in Vancouver. Yeah, East Vancouver.
And actually, I moved to Canada when I was in the high school. So about 12 years ago, I moved to Canada from China.
Oh, from China.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys do to be able to afford to live in Vancouver and Richmond?
So what do you think?
It's really hard to live in here right now. The cost and house are really expensive right now. Yeah, but we came here early. That's an advantage, right? So when the price was low, our family got house here. Yeah, that's how we could get started here. But right now, it's really hard for us to buy a property here right now. Yeah.
Do you guys know the average cost of a detached house or townhome or condo right now?
No, not really.
Richmond?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. But I think it was quite expensive. I think it's on average about 3 to 4. For a detached house, I think it's around 3 million. I believe so.
Yeah, it's about 2 million right now.
2 million?
For
Okay,
detached,
yeah.
If you won the lottery today, but the deal was tomorrow you had to buy some sort of real estate in Richmond, what do you buy?
Single house.
Single house. Detached.
Yeah, detached.
If you guys had the option, I know Richmond by the water is going to cost more. If you guys had a chance to say go to Langley, Willoughby to get a bigger land at the same price, would you guys move up to say Langley?
Probably not for me. Yeah, because I'm Chinese. That's obvious, right?
Yeah. What would be a restaurant you would recommend?
Probably the restaurant in the like Alexandra Road, right? 有什么推荐的吗？你经常去的？
推荐的。
哦，可能去吃火锅多一点吧。
火锅？
火锅。
哪一间？
海底捞。
那海底捞，或者可以去吃那家烧烤，它家是那个自助烧烤。
Don't skip this place. Like say I have a week in Vancouver.
Yeah.
I need to go here. Where am I going?
Granville Island.
Granville Island.
Granville Island for sure. Kids Market for him.
Market.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a great place.
Yeah.
What about for yourself?
Definitely like recommend the Stanley Park.
Stanley Park.
Yeah,
The
that's nice.
seawall.
Yeah, the sea walk and like the bicycle, right? Like biking there. Yeah, it's really good.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys.
No, I'm gonna
let's go
walk
this
with
way,
you.
man.
What's your name?
Sean,
Sean. Micah.
Micah.
Yeah,
nice
pleasure to
you.
meet you. I appreciate your time. Where did you grow up?
England.
England.
Yeah.
Nice. And how long you?
Well, in Steveston since 22. Oh no, sorry, 2002. What am I saying?
Oh wow.
A
Okay.
lot of twos. Yeah, 2002.
Another two.
Yeah,
Nice. What do you do to afford living here in Richmond?
they could have a job. Number one. Yeah, you got to save up for a very long time,
Great.
and then yeah, you can get a down payment. I don't know. It's always a struggle.
Yes.
Are you talking about the house prices?
Yeah, that too. I mean, do you currently rent or own?
Own.
Okay, great. So did you own when you came here in 2003 or
No.
2002? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, I was renting before that.
Okay.
And then basically saved up and then had a down payment and a mortgage from that
great.
point. Yeah.
Are you in a detached house currently?
Detached house. Yeah.
That's great. Last 10 years has probably changed quite a bit for you, for yourself, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's gone up. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I mean, it doesn't matter when you're trying to get in the market. I always think there's factors. It's always difficult. You know, back in the 80s, I found that it was almost unaffordable because the interest rates were high.
Yeah.
And in Canada, you needed 25% down. Interest rates went down and CMHC reduced the down payment requirement. And of course, house prices went up. So I don't know, on balance, it's always difficult. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's easier today. The house is more expensive, but they're probably easier to get into because you need less of a down payment.
Problem is people don't have the money too. So sir, for, I don't know if you have kids, but let's say for younger generation, you know, I think it's going to be a lot more harder. Is that what you also think
Yeah.
too? If they don't have any family help, you
Yeah.
know, saving up would be pretty difficult. That's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah. And now I find with a lot of younger people, the expectation is to own a home. Yeah, when I grew up, it never entered my mind. It was something that I sort of evolved into. I was quite content renting. If someone said, oh, you don't own, that didn't even cross my mind. It was completely out of my league. And then as time went on, yeah, I afforded a down payment. I thought, oh, maybe I should buy a place. And the other thing back from comparing back then to now, at least the job market's better. Back then, there were no jobs. Like in the 70s, it was a bad combination of inflation and recession. You know, even though house prices were cheap, the one thing you didn't have was a job. So you couldn't qualify for a mortgage in any event, even if it was only 10,000. I mean, that's my quick snapshot of how things. I was lucky. I managed, you know, when I bought in 2002, that I got to that point where I had enough to squeeze in with the down payment. It wasn't the full 25%, and get my foot in the door. And fortunately, it worked out.
Really?
And then, yeah, I've just stuck with it. For young people today, yeah, you're either relying on some support if you want to buy a house from your parents or something, even with a low down payment, because if you're talking $1 million, even at 10% down, that's still 100,000.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of money. So that is still the stumbling block.
Richmond is the best for,
I would say for ease of living, you know, like overall, it's got a nice standard of living. It's comfortable. It's got, the infrastructure is good. All the services are good, you know, shops, coffee shops, restaurants. You've got all that. It's fairly safe. Well, it's not fairly safe. It's safe compared to a lot of places around the world. For standard of living, I'd say it's good overall.
if you were to go look for a realtor, where would you go find that or search for that?
Yeah, I'd probably look online initially. Like if I was thinking, oh, all right, maybe I'm going to sell the place or, you know, buy something, one or the two. I'd probably look online initially. I'd type in Steveston real estate listings.
Perfect.
See what it came up with. And then I'd see who's around. I sort of pick up on signs around the neighborhood, you know, who's posted. I just probably pick one and phone and then take it from there. I think that's how I would do it. And I could tell right away whether I like this or not.
Perfect.
I would pretty much a white cane affair. Just, you know.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you're probably right. It probably is a feeling. You know, whether, I don't know, where you have that sense, is this guy trustworthy, reliable? All those sort of factors you can sense right away. There's an Indonesian right here, which has a sort of inexpensive lunch little menu, if you like hot food. So it's a combination Malaysian, Indonesian, which is really nice. Something more formal like the Catch upstairs is nice, or the Blue Canoe. So that's, you know, that's more like pub grub. The Britannia's all right too. I find it a bit sterile. There's Steveston Pizza, which a lot of people like. It's like a podiatrist. I don't need one of those, so where would I go?